wasn't for him, like, I wouldn't even been through that fight. I was in the greatest shape of my life.
And you also have been scouted by some of the very great fighters. You know, Anderson Silva's taken an interest in your talents. Kenny Johnson, Zinkin, some phenomenal fight clubs. But you decided to stay with your uncle as well.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I didn't even know I was gonna fight. You know what I mean? But I wasn't gonna fight until I got the word from my uncle telling that, you ready to do it. You know what I mean? And he still holds me back a little bit. You know what I mean? That's my tone. He doesn't want me to get too good yet. You know what I mean? And that's what. But that's my mindset. I want to be the best. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just that's the problem I'm having. You know,
maybe set expectations that you feel that you want to be. You already want to be at that top level.
That's all I watch is John Jones, St. Peter, Anderson Silva. You know what I mean? Because if I'm not beating those guys, how the hell I'm gonna be the best in the world?
But Joey, let's talk about the virtual patience. You're a young fighter. You're 22 years old. You got about 15 years of fight career going for you. So you got 15 years to build your game.
I don't plan on fighting that long.
You want to fight for how long, Joey?
Man, I don't know, man. It ain't long until I accomplish a whole lot. I don't even care about the belt, man. All I care about is what I see in my visions. What I see in what my visions are. When I'm seeing my stuff go that way. A lot of people I can't explain to a lot of people what I see and what I would look towards in life. I only live once. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go and do something I never thought I could do before. Like, winning the belt is the goal, because that's going to come with winning. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to do it the most differentest way, the most swaggest way, the most brightest way possible. You know what I mean? And the most quietest way. I don't care about fame, none of that stuff. I don't really care about money, but I like money because you can buy what you want and it makes you happy. You know what I mean? I like to have nice stuff. I like to be out and about when I want to and stuff like that. So, but I just feel that's what makes me different.
So here you are. You've been in a situation where you had 15 minutes, but you prepared over 2 decades in your life. Started wrestling at age 5 with your cousin, AJ, who's a phenomenal fighter.
I was a football player at heart.
And you wanted to play football as well.
I was cold. That was my heart, the football. And it still bothers me to this day how I just quit football. That was not supposed to happen. Yeah. But I got so caught up in this wrestling.
Because you were so successful, right, Joe?
Yeah, that's what my father did.
And it didn't mean that much to you.
And it didn't even mean nothing to me like that, man. But it did, you know what I mean? But I swear, man, I was a football player at heart. That's where I was from, Compton, California. Like,
you played for Snoop?
Yeah, I played for Snoop and stuff like that. But that was cool and all, man. But I was successful in high school in football. You know what I mean? I overcame a lot of stuff. I broke my wrist in football season. I worked extremely hard for it. And
people wanted to say, coaches who were on your wrestling team say, Joe, you cannot play football.
They didn't say that. I had football coaches pushing me to play football too. You know what I mean? But I was a wrestler at heart because, you know what I mean. But I wasn't the greatest wrestler. I was good fast. I always been good. But I just didn't like to lose. But I took second a lot. I took a lot of seconds and first because I was going through that stage. Like, man, this kid is this and this and this, and I wasn't wrestling my best potential. You know what I mean? It took the only person that got my mind overcome a lot of that is Antonio. You know what I mean? By him just saying, like, dude, he would just the way he would talk to me is just like.
He gets inside your head, right?
Man, he gets in my whole soul, man.
And he does the same thing for his son as well. AJ.
Oh yeah. Our mentality, man. We think of each other, man. I can't even tell y'all. It's just like we're low. Like we're just like on a whole nother spiritual level. Like that's why I feel like we don't even. I feel like we're on a whole nother level sometimes. I feel like we better than anybody else. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's just hard to explain, but. The way Tom talks to us, and I feel like it kind of messed me up to this day a little bit because I feel like I can beat anybody no matter what. I might not say it aggressively because I'm slick with it, or my body tempers, my eye contact will let you know, like, dude, you have no idea. Like, there's no way you can beat me. I don't know how you can beat me. Yeah. You know what I mean? But sometimes that's a little scary. You know what I mean? That's like power, I feel.
So you took your first hit in a match. You talked about it in the media as well. How did it feel to take your first hit?
I didn't take a hit with his fist. You know what I mean? I took a little up kick that was slick. You know what I mean? But
that chop and drop, that was pretty loud.
Oh, the kicks?
Yeah.
The kicks. They wasn't.
Was it sore?
No, I mean, nothing really bruised, man. God God put some machines on me, but
Yeah.
they wasn't really they wasn't phasing me like that, you know what I mean? They just was, some of them, I just don't want to check them because I don't like shin to shin. I don't feel like that's the right way, you know what I mean? I would have took them down off of that, really. Like, anybody's going to kick me, going to get slammed in the head, they going to get pounded until the ref lets us up. And usually, I'm fresh like that, you know what I mean? But, I just was taking the kick so I could stand up longer, you know what I mean? I was trying to let them know, like, dude, they're not doing nothing. I'll even smack my leg, let them know, like, I'm fine, like, you know what I mean? But sometimes that's not good, I know that, you know what I mean? But obviously, his fight zone is just a whole other mindset.
You took him down at will.
And I don't even like the takedowns because I didn't pass his guard. I'm really good at passing the guard and stuff. I was so kind of exhausted, probably from throwing so much. I didn't,
Yeah, your hands got heavy.
Maybe that, yeah, I don't know.
So that was one thing as well. I mean, one thing that, there was a point where you were right there on top of him, but the one thing that was missing was the elbows.
I landed two. People didn't slick. I landed two little slick elbows that kind of rocked him. But he was holding me down so tight, you know what I mean?
Putting you in.
Yeah, he was holding me down so tight, finger guarding me. But, like I said, I could have landed some elbows there. But first fight is 0-0, you know what I mean? I should have, could have, would have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go to some of the great adventures you and your dad has traveled. You talk about you and your dad having been like this dynamic dude. You traveled everywhere in America. You traveled to Reno. You traveled across Oklahoma. You went to New York. You were on the big stage on Times Square. Tell us some of the experiences of what it was like to have a dad in your corner.
Some good experience. It goes to just having the talks we had, you know what I mean? Just getting my life prepared for what I am today. You know what I mean? I don't remember a lot of the talks, but I can remember visions of us driving, and I just be turning my head this way. He would just be talking to me. My dad's a big talker, you know what I mean? But
and he wrestled El Cerritos.
Yeah, he
came out of Indiana.
But he never talks about it, you know what I mean? He never talks about his past. I really don't know about his past or not. I don't know if he really likes his past or not, but my dad was always focused on what the hell I had to do or anything like that. And he's still like that to this day. But not in a bad way or anything like that. But yeah, my dad is we had a lot of great times. Cause I didn't get a lot of whoopings. You know what I mean? I was always a good kid.
But to this day, I've never seen a father that is so consumed with the development and the management and the spiritual level of the son. I've never seen that in all my years and years of wrestling. I've never seen a father who's so concerned, who maps out his life for his son.
Me either. You know what I mean? So it's all new to me too, you know what I mean? But I love it. I enjoy it. I embrace it. Me and my dad got the best relationship. We don't argue or nothing like that. We argue about little petty, stupid stuff sometimes, about money sometimes, but nothing crazy. I never really get whoopings, you know what I mean? I never was like, but I'm sure, what makes me happy is taking my dad on journeys, you know what I mean? That's cool, he's still young enough to see it and stuff. It is dope, you know what I mean?
Did you ever get a chance to meet his coach?
Yeah. Yeah. I talk to him, and he knows who I am and stuff all the time. But like I said, I don't talk enough, you know what I mean? I'm not about to go up to him and be like that or anything like that. But if I see him, he always says what's up to me and stuff like that. My dad was always never a talker. I always hid behind him. Like my dad would be like, go talk to him. Go talk to him. You know what I mean? And still to this day, man.
Well, he introduced you to many great people like Kenny Monday.
Oh yeah, and I remember like that day, man, I didn't even want to meet him, man. But now I understand, and that makes me so mad because he always tells me, "You understand one day." You know what I mean? Now I know, like you always see.
You were in these pictures for when you were a kid.
Yeah, I didn't want
to.
You
had the opportunity to meet some great running back, right? Jim Brown.
Oh, dude, that was crazy. I didn't want to meet him either. Man, like you should have seen how the way I was acting. You know what I mean? Because don't like talking to people. Like you know what I mean? So not that I don't like talking to people, but I don't like showing emotions, man. I don't got no emotion. My heart is cold sometimes. I just be like, man, this dude got all this money, man. He don't want, I get
you went
like
to
that.
Jim Brown's house at dinner.
Oh man, he was just so cool, man. Just a blessing to me, man. I wish I could meet him now again. I could meet him now, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But because now I'm so much older and I understand, you know what I mean, because I'm a little bit more wiser, but. It's just crazy.
Is it safe to say your dad is pretty much a marketing genius?
Yeah. It's crazy to say that because I remember those days I did not want to get out.
And he doesn't stop. and he won't stop, and he shouldn't stop. But he definitely is. He is definitely one of the most innovative, relentless marketeers that I ever seen.
And I'm glad I'm realizing that at 22, man.
He takes a burden off you because, you know, many people don't have what you have. Like, I know many fighters, many wrestlers that come out of NCAA, you know, don't have the great recognition, but the way that he packaged you, and I want to get to that as well, about how Anthony McKee would never achieve the greatness that you achieved, but he opened up the doors for marketing for Joey Davis.
Man, I don't, like I said, I'm only 22 and I still haven't realized the things that I like that happen. Like, I'm blessed to even know somebody that just, you know what I mean? But like I said, that's why I'm just trying to take advantage of them and just continue to win.
Because, and let's talk about how. Let's talk about how AJ has incredibly accomplished so much, and now that he's become your role model.
That's weird, yeah.
Talk about that. Talk about how, what, I mean, he never achieved, and now he's opened up as a fighter.
He's opened up as a person too a lot, man.
And he's a showman.
Yeah. And, you know, and it's just something that he always told me he was going to do, you know what I mean? Like, man, it's like I said, when he was coaching me in the corner, man, I would just, all years, I was listening to everything. Man, it was just a hell of a spirit that day, man. But, we bicker so much because we so close, you know what I mean? Because, like, he'll tell me something, and I know he's right, and but he'll tell me, and then he yells at me because he got love for me, you know what I mean? And I be getting so mad when he yells at me because I'm like, it's like brothers, man. We're just so close like that. But
you can hear him, man. He definitely gets into your matches.
Yeah.
He positions himself.
Yeah.
You can hear his voice throughout the whole supporting. Yeah. Really yelling and screaming. And he says he even gets very emotional.
Yeah, that's how I am with him too. I can't watch his fight. I get so like my heart, but man, it's like my heart is pumping.
Yeah.
You know, but it's cool to know that somebody feels that way. Because that means you want to do it for him too. So I knew that I want to do it for my cousin AJ too. Like, you know, I know he doesn't want to lose. You know what I mean? But I don't know about to lose. You know what I mean?
Is it tough for him to make that weight class now? Is he going to go up or stay down?
I know AJ does it his way. AJ does it his way. You know, he's gonna make it weight. He ain't never missed weight. Oh, he has missed weight. But
now, how about you making that catch weight at 175? Let's talk about that. How did you feel there? Were you pulling a lot of weight?
No, without tone, I wouldn't have made it that easy. I was making weight easy. You know what I mean? And, maybe I don't know why. I don't know why God just blessed me with a beautiful body. You know what I mean? It helped me out a lot because He knows that I don't like to cut weight like that. So He blessed me the way my body is. Just, I'm gonna get on weight and stay on weight. You know what I mean? Regardless.
Yeah, you know how to make weight.
Yeah, I know. I ain't never messed with it. So I don't like the way it feels. You know, I don't like the way I'm gonna get down early as possible and things like that. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Yeah. It wasn't no way, no matter what way, any way they tell me to go, I'm gonna blow up to that way, or I'm gonna make it.
And you won your fourth national championship at 185, right?
He was actually underweight.
He was underweight at that time. So what did Catrone come in at?
Was 70? You can weigh 76.
He was almost 76.
So he was a little heavy, right?
A little 74.
Yeah. How'd you feel about it? Was he heavier than you? You felt he was stronger than you? Or?
No.
Did he have air?
I don't feel nobody in no. It's gonna have to be a 40-year-old man to match my strength.
I don't think any 40 man will take you down.
I want to go to Tony. That's the only one.
I think you're at the top of your game, and you get better.
Yeah, but like nobody, I feel is strong.
Yeah. Let's talk about what you're working on in the gym. What would you like to see in terms of your strategy about how you're working?
Game planning every moment of the fight.
You want to be more a tactician?
Yeah, I'm going
strategy.
That's how I am. I know I'm hard to hit.
You had great footwork out there.
Yeah.
You had Michael Chandler watching you. Everybody came out to watch you. They wanted to see, what you had. Which was a compliment.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited what I can do to this game. I know I can change to another level. Like I said, I'm so different. know what I mean? I feel like I didn't look like you can tell me if I fight like somebody yet. You know, and that's good. You know what I mean? You can't tell me who I'm like that because the way my takedowns are looking, they look too easy. And the
You
shots,
you can take anybody down.
yeah.
You know you can always
And
rely on.
nobody wants to scramble with me.
Mhm.
Like, you're gonna get. The dude didn't take a shot, scramble, or nothing. So he was just standing up, or he didn't take it down.
Let's talk about Jason Manders, who's your jiu-jitsu coach.
That dude right there.
He comes with such incredible laurels as well.
Man, he's one of the greatest dudes I ever met in my life. He's legit. Man, he's gonna take me to a whole.
He's a great jiu-jitsu practitioner.
Yeah, he's gonna take me to a whole nother. So I'm telling you, like, God got a good plan for him, and that's what I'm excited.
Is he challenging you in the room when you go?
Oh hell yeah! You know what I mean? You know, he's just a great coach. You know what I mean? That's what makes I'm pretty good at jiu-jitsu too. Like, you know what I mean? That's why this fight is I'm just gonna be excited what I can do to it because I'm getting coached. Like, you know what I mean? I really didn't get coached in
You
wrestling.
got great coaches.
Oh, I got great coaches.
In wrestling, you were just coaching yourself.
Yeah, now I'm getting coached and it's frustrating. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, we're doing so many wrong things sometimes. You know what I mean? And I'm not used to doing wrong things because I'm a technician. I like my shit right. I got like OCD. You know what I mean? So
let's talk about the match where you realized you needed that coaching. When you were in New York Times Square going up against a 3-time national champion from Oklahoma State, coached by 6 maybe world place winners from the Oklahoma State Stillwater, who wanted to take on the great mystique of Joey Davis.
I don't even care about none of that. My Uncle Tony gets mad at me every time. He said I didn't pull the trigger. I thought I wasn't wrestling. I don't know, man. I'm not just weird. Nothing was going on. I was in great shape. I thought I trained hard. I just wasn't pulling the trigger sometimes. You know what I mean? And it gets like that sometimes. Those big matches. Sometimes I'm still young. You know what I mean? So and I overcame a lot. You know what I mean? But I felt like he was a great defense. You know, it shocked me that he didn't come out swinging. Like he didn't come out.
And you nullified him in the first round as well.
Yeah, it was 0-0. I thought I did good. I was wrestling decent. I was wrestling good, you know what I mean, just to stay safe. But I wasn't wrestling to get after it, you know what I mean. But in those matches, I was trying to win so bad. This was an important match for me, you know what I mean, because if I beat him, you know, I felt like I was the greatest, period.
And I think you could have beat him. I think it was a match that was based on D2 versus D1.
Yeah,
that's what.
And I should have had a collegiate. I should have did a collegiate.
You should have done.
But I just didn't want the fans to think it was different. I don't. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people watching. I can't be the only one different. You know what I mean? But if it was that's what I was thinking of D1, D2. But the World Circus freestyle. I know he's gonna do a great freestyle one day. You know what I mean?
He had freestyle coaches. Who was coaching you freestyle?
So yeah, Sonny Marsh. I had Frank Romano and my same Jordan coaches, Ralph and Sonny. But and they had a great game plan. And, you know, my game plan was I thought I was gonna go right through them, but you know, I don't put no excuses that match. You know, I just got my ass moved. You know, it wasn't my day.
Let's talk about you had the choice to go freestyle as well, Joey. Talk to us about what made the change for you to go from Olympic freestyle to choose to go into the cage.
I mean, like I said, I was just following my mentors. You know, it was trying to make some money because not really trying to make no money. Like I wasn't in a rush to make no money, but if I could now, why not? Because I mean, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my route. I feel like in my heart I was doing the right thing, and it took a long time to make the decision. It wasn't really easy, but I feel like I do want to try the Olympics 2020 if I can. You know what I mean? Just finish out my contract, you know, get good enough, and then take a break and wrestle sometime. Yeah. My wrestling always going to be there, and I feel like it's just going to make me more in better shape, more wiser and smarter. You know what I mean? I'm one of the coldest in wrestling. My only thing that holds me back is my mental. I just gotta know. Once I know, I just don't want to be too overconfident sometimes because I win so much. That's what holds me back a little bit. I win in everything, anything I do, game, basketball, football, and I'm overconfident. So that's what holds me back a little bit sometimes. You know? That's what drives me not to be arrogant and doing things like that. So, I feel like if I could try the Olympics in 2020, that's a great accomplishment. If I win that, I'll retire everything. I accomplished way too much now. I feel like, and I'll only be 24 years old.
Let's talk about too that Nate Parker offered you some opportunities to go into acting as well.
I haven't talked to Nate, man, since I was a kid. I don't know, man. He said if I graduate, last time I talked to him, he
national
said,
championships. He's going to get you in a movie role.
Yeah.
He won 4.
yeah,
So that's
no, he said if
That's
I,
4 movie roles.
he said if I graduate college,
Oh, well, then that's
you know, and I haven't heard from him since. But yeah, man, that's and that's the cool part. Like I didn't know how big he was when I was younger, you know what I mean? But now I understand. You know, I'm not saying I didn't know he wasn't in movies or anything like that, but that dude is really intelligent and smart. You know what I mean? I didn't know that much about him. You know what I mean? Like, cause you know I was focusing on other things. You know what I mean? But not, but you know, but man, man. I would love to meet with him one time. So that's what I'm trying to be. But I'm trying to get there on my own. You know what I mean? Not cause you know he feels sorry for me or something like that. I want to get there because I made it to him. You know what I mean? I don't like asking nobody for help. Period. You know what I mean? So that's just the type of person I am. Not cause I like hearing that. It's just I like pushing myself. You know what I mean? Gives me more things to look forward to.
yeah. Tell us about some closing thoughts about people that you want to give honor and props that really successfully created the phenomenon of Joey Davis and what he's accomplished.
Well, first and foremost, I just want to thank God. It wasn't for him, none of this is possible because man does some incredible things, man, pulled it away. And like we said, my father, my coaches, I mean, a lot of people have helped me, told me great things, but I know a lot of people have always told me I always had a different mindset of me too. I gotta give a lot of credit to myself too, you know what I mean? Because man, I go through a lot too, you know what I mean? I go through a lot sometimes.
You put some high,
I was winning titles sleeping on the floor, man. Like I would go, people don't know, like.
and you came out of an incredible kids program. You had Aaron Pico. You
Yeah.
wrestled against Jordan Rogers.
But all those dudes grew up completely different from me.
Yeah, and they
still
came out of advantage.
Yeah, they still grow up completely different from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what bothers me sometimes. I get so mad at me, like, but it's humbling and it's cool at the same time that I can fit right in with those people. You know what I mean? Not saying none of them's different, but we all grew up different. That's one thing I can say. You know what I mean? Like we all got family problems, but our shit is a little bit more crazier. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? It's a little bit more extreme. You know what I mean? So, but that's cool, man. I'm glad I got to experience that. You know what I mean? It's fun. But,
Now you're in the same league as an Aaron Pico as well.
Yeah.
He was at your match.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was.
You were saying you were talking to Michael Chandler, watching you.
I knew them both. You know what I mean? I trained with both of them. So,
Yeah.
when they get in the game, man, I hope my level is a whole nother level. You know what I mean? Because I know that my boy Aaron ain't no joke. Period.
Yeah.
And nothing because the way he dedicates. You know what I mean? That's one person I could say like. You know, I'm glad,
And him and AJ are going to be the same weight class.
I don't think when he comes
No?
in, AJ's going to be in 45.
He'll move up to 55.
And even if they was, I don't know I don't even want to talk about that. It's too close to my friends, you know what I mean? But that's going to be a hell of a fight if they ever fought, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I just know that Pico is going to be great. He's going to be.
Did you get a chance to talk to him at the match?
Oh yeah, some pictures with him and everything. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Were you cool with all the photos that were coming out? They look really good. I know your dad collected a whole bunch of them. You had some great.
You know he's going to collect them all, but I get them from him, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I might be in so many other places.
And sometimes it's better for you, Joe. You don't need to worry about that. If you got you got someone like your dad in your corner, making connections, connecting you with so many people. You know, just like the simple thing about connecting you with really great supports and patrons and sponsors and things like that. It's better that you should just focus on what you do best.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Joey. You are an incredible inspiration. It's great to be here. It's also great to see you go through so much and achieve so much and get the great recognition and the great payoff that you deserve.
Yeah, man, we still got hopefully a lot more to go. You know what I mean? So.